Good day, everyone. Good day, sir. So, today I'm going to talk about the programming logic. So, here are the topics that I'm going to discuss: the introduction, understanding the programming, logical deduction, and how logic helps in programming, and three, improve your programming logic and how to improve programming logics, tips to enhance logical thinking for coding. So, what is programming? Programming is the backbone of the most gadgets we use today. Over the last several decades, programming and programming languages have evolved a lot. Some may call these changes a life-changing evolution. Programming runs most of our technology today, no? Na sa atong cellphone, sa atong laptops, sa apps, sa websites, no, etc. So over time, programming has evolved, no, ni-evolve good ang programming to make things more easier and more efficient para good masayunan ta o para mas dali, no? Some consider programming a life-changing innovation. Yes, no? It is a life-changing innovation. Good, no? Kuan good siya because of how much it impacts daily life, no? Gamit gid kay siya para sa ato. And as of now, kanig yung mga program nga nato karon, no, such as like this websites or apps, no, naka-use gid nato in our daily lives, no, such as Messenger, Facebook, no, to contact someone. So logical thinking, one of the most important skills for success in programming is logical thinking, as it helps with problem solving and writing efficient code. The best way to improve programming logic is to start early. Encouraging children to develop logical thinking from a young age can greatly benefit them in the future. Activities like playing chess, solving puzzles, and working on Sudoku help strengthen problem solving skills. Pattern recognition and strategic thinking all essential for programming by engaging in these activities. Kids build a strong foundation of logic that will support their learning and growth in coding and beyond. Logical thinking is essential for coding because it helps with, just I said earlier, no, sa akong gingon kaganina, problem solving, solve the problema, o great nga mo efficient code, no? How to improve logical thinking? Start early, no? As I've said earlier, playing chess, duwa ka chess, no? Mo solve kag puzzles or mudula ka og sudoku. O it helps daw nga mo kuan ang imong logical thinking. And also the programming language. In a real-world programming scenario, high-level logical thinking skills are critical. How can you build stronger logical thinking abilities? We have compiled a few of the top 10 tips to improve your programming logic in logic and languages such as C, C++, Java, Net, Python, JavaScript, Perl, Shell script, and many more. No? But some popular programming languages are nasa kilid, kani, no? The Python, JavaScript, Java, C++, C, and etc. Each language has different uses, no? Some are better for websites, others for AI. Ang uban pod kay apps, no? Ang some of this pod kay naa pod siya kanang sa system programming. Oo. Apod siya. So, programming logic. Reading about data structures and algorithms will boost your logic and reasoning skills considerably. Thinking about and writing algorithms is a great activity as well. So, to get better at programming logic, no, you have to learn data structures and algorithms, no. Dapat yun siya tunan para ma-solve ang coding problems on your own, no. And then check existing solutions. So, it is to take a sorting or searching problem and try to come up with different solutions on your own. Then, compare and you've up with to known algorithms. As you read, understand, and practice algorithms, you can also read resources on a target programming language. It is also important to master common data structures such as arrays, LIFO, FIFO, linked lists, hash maps, and more, no? Ang kaning arrays lagi asat. So, store data and sequence. And kani pong stacks and LIFO, it's mean last in and first out. No, kani pong queues, FIFO, first in and then first out. Linked lists, connected elements, and then hash maps, quick data lookups. So all logic programming language can be generalized into a category of programming languages called declarative languages. They share the same idea of analyzing computations. The computation is satisfied by specifying the properties of the correct answer. Logic programs can be interpreted using two main concepts, truth and logical deduction. Truth derives whether or not the computation in the program is true under implementation of program symbols. So, logic based programming is different from traditional programming. No, different siya. Instead of writing a step-by-step instructions, logic programming use rules and facts. No? Instead nga magbuhat ka og kanang sunod-sunod na instructions, ang kaning logic programming uses rules and facts to determine results para makuha gyud ang results. Common, and also it is common in AI, automation, and data analysis. So logical deduction. It also determines whether a logical clause is a consequence of the program. All logical programming languages have exact operational meaning, and most support the processing of infinite sets. The programs themselves are instructions for execution by a compiler. These instructions are always interpreted as logical statements and clauses, and the result of the execution is a logical consequence of the computations in it. Using logical languages any declarative language offers three main objectives or advantages. No, so what is logical deduction? It is how a logic programming language determines if a condition is a true or false. Instead of manually coding every step, logical programming technically involves conditions. Now, as I've said earlier, ang kaning logical programming languages, no, dili na siya. Instead nga, imo na siyang i-write a step-by-step instructions. Nagakuan na yun siya, no? It uses rules and facts na yun siya. It automatically evaluates conditions. Logic programming language are classified as high-level languages as they implement computations logic rather than mechanics. They have a powerful pattern matching mechanism as well as good memory management. This makes them ideal for expressing complex ideas and algorithms. It also allows data to be represented both extensionally and intentionally. Intentional representation can also generate related representations, for example, adjacency lists for easy access of the following data elements. These can be derived dynamically from configuration rules. Also, the advantage of logic programming is that languages is that they are well suited for rapid interpretation of the data, the structure, and the code to implement very complicated ideas. No, due to their compact syntax and logical nature experience, programmers find the code simple to read and debug. From the programmer's point of view, the difficulty of coding is vagueness in human thinking. However, Prolog coding is easier as the syntax is very short and precise. So, ang advantage ko daw is na siya high-level programming. No? Naga-focus siya on a logic instead of kanang, what do you call this? Mga technical details, no? Naga-focus siya og logic, no? Naga-focus siya og logic instead of technical details, no? It is easy to debug because it follows structured rules, no? Sayon lagi kayo siya i-debug kay naga-follow siya of rules. And then good for complex ideas. As I've said earlier, it's also used in AI and knowledge-based systems. So to improve your programming logic, logic in programming is a fundamental key to becoming a good developer. Depending on your job, you may use algorithms more or less. If you are a web designer, you probably won't deal with complex algorithms, but if you are a front end developer, you might use them in a little more. And if you are a back end developer, much more. Because programming language is becoming a great developer. The more you practice, the better your logical thinking will become. Kaya ang web designers use less complex logic. Ang front-end developers pod nag-use pod sila og logic, pero dili kaayo, no? Ang kaning back-end developer nag-use gid siya og daghan nga logic or a lot of logic, no? So, how to solve problems? You have to think to solve. No, programming is about solving problems. A good technique is to split the big problem into small ones to focus on each problem in a better way. And you can use pseudocodes in a problem or a program or in a simple paper. No, break large problems into smaller ones, and then to small part. Solve each small part first, then use pseudocode, and then write out. Practice. Practice is the key. The most important point is this: practice. An algorithm is nothing more than an ordered and finite set of operations that we carry out for the sole purpose of finding a solution to a problem. So try to practice simple problems to get a better logic, no? So it is a step-by-step instruction to solve a problem, and then practice simple coding first, then slowly move to more complex challenges. Now, good. Then we have this learn about data structures and algorithms. Learning about structures will give you a better plan to focus your problems and have difficult software. You can play games like chess and practice mathematics, no? So why is this important? Makatabang gini siya nga mo plano og organize sa imong code gyud nga efficient, no? Mao gini siya. So how to train your brain for coding? So again, I've said earlier nga magplay og chess or practice math. Fourth is on learning how to learn programming paradigms, no? Paradigms. A very good point is to learn programming paradigms. Probably one of the best programming paradigms is the object-oriented paradigm, or OOP. A programming paradigm is like a blueprint to follow to create our projects. You can learn functional programming to learn how you can develop programs and solve problems in a different way. So, ang OOP, mao ni siya ang code structure nga na-use og objects. Ang kanipong functional programming kay nag-use yung mathematical functions to solve problems, no? So, look at the others' code, at other people's code. In programming, we have many ways to solve problems. Maybe another person solved the problem that you have in an optimal and simple way. Looking at other people's mind is essential to advance as a programming. You have Naive GitHub to see a lot of great projects. Learn from experienced programmers. GitHub is a great place to see real-world projects. Studying code from other helps you understand better and improve faster. So kaning gid siya, essential gid siya sa mga programmer nga mo tan-aw or mo help or mo seek og help sa mga experienced programmers, no? And I think that's all. Thank you for watching, and God bless us all.